Have you ever wondered what the ultra-rich are really thinking? Not the flashy stuff you see in movies or on social media, but their genuine, day-to-day mindset. It's often silent, operating behind the scenes, and it's what truly separates them from everyone else. Today, we're diving deep into the unspoken mental frameworks that build and sustain incredible wealth. It's not about buying yachts. It's about a fundamental shift in how you see the world. Let's start with the most crucial, yet most overlooked trait: emotional detachment from money. For most people, money is tied to strong emotions: fear, greed, excitement, anxiety. A big expense brings stress, a bonus brings euphoria. The ultra-rich, however, learn to view money as a tool, a resource, an employee. It's a number on a spreadsheet, a unit of energy to be deployed strategically, not a source of emotional highs and lows. This detachment allows them to make cold, calculated decisions. They can invest when everyone else is panicking and sell when everyone is euphoric, because they're not riding the emotional roller coaster. They don't fall in love with an investment or a business idea. If the data says it's time to cut losses, they cut losses, no tears shed. This emotional neutrality is their superpower in a world driven by financial fear and greed. Next up is their relationship with time. The average person trades time for money. You work an hour, you get paid for an hour. The ultra-rich understand that this is a trap because you only have 24 hours in a day. Their silent focus is on decoupling their income from their time. How do they do this? By building systems and acquiring assets. A system could be a business that runs without their constant presence, managed by a competent team. An asset could be real estate that generates rental income, stocks that pay dividends, or intellectual property that earns royalties. Their daily question isn't, "How much did I make today?" It's, "How much did my assets and systems make for me today while I was doing something else?" They buy back their time, which they then reinvest into finding new opportunities, learning, or simply enjoying life. Time, for them, is the ultimate luxury, and they use their money to buy more of it. Another silent principle is their obsession with asymmetry. They are constantly searching for opportunities with an asymmetric risk-reward profile. What does that mean? It means they look for situations where the potential upside is massive, but the potential downside is small and controlled. Think of it like this: they're willing to make 10 small bets, knowing that 9 might fail completely. But if that one bet succeeds, it could return 100 times the initial investment, more than covering all the losses and generating a huge profit. Most people are afraid of failure and seek out safe bets with small, predictable returns. The wealthy understand that playing it safe is often the riskiest strategy of all. Because it guarantees mediocrity, they embrace calculated failure as a necessary stepping stone to monumental success. They're not just comfortable with risk. They actively court the great kind asterisk of risk. Let's talk about information. We all have access to the internet, to news, to books. But the ultra-rich consume information differently. They aren't just passive consumers. They are active hunters for proprietary knowledge. They cultivate networks not just for business deals, but for the unique insights and perspectives that network provides. A casual conversation at a high-level dinner can be more valuable than 1,000 news articles. They pay for masterminds, for exclusive reports, for direct access to experts. While the average person is scrolling through headlines, the wealthy person is on a call with an industry insider, getting the real story. They understand that information is leverage, and the most valuable information isn't public knowledge. They filter out the noise and focus on the signal that gives them a competitive edge. This brings us to a mindset that might seem counterintuitive, a bias for simplicity. You might imagine their lives are incredibly complex, and in some ways they are. But when it comes to their core principles for wealth and business, they strive for radical simplicity. They follow proven, timeless models. Think of Warren Buffett's philosophy. Invest in good companies you understand and hold them for a long time. It's simple, but not easy. The ultra-rich avoid trendy, complicated investment schemes. They know that complexity is often a way to hide flaws or high fees. They want to be able to explain their entire business or investment strategy on the back of a napkin. This focus on the fundamentals keeps them grounded and prevents them from getting distracted by the next big thing that rarely pans out. Another core belief is that problems are just markets in disguise. When most people see a problem, they see a nuisance, an obstacle. The ultra-rich see an opportunity. Every widespread frustration, every inefficiency, every unmet need is a potential multi-million or even multi-billion-dollar business waiting to be created. Think about it. Uber solved the problem of unreliable taxis. Airbnb solved the problem of expensive and impersonal hotels. They don't complain about what's wrong with the world. They actively look for what's wrong so they can be the one to fix it for a profit. Their minds are constantly scanning their environment, asking, what's broken here? And how can I build the solution? This proactive, solution-oriented mindset is a wealth-generating engine that never stops running. Finally, there's the silent practice of playing the long game. We live in a culture of instant gratification. We want results now. The ultra-rich operate on a completely different timeline. They think in terms of years, decades, and even generations. They plant trees whose shade they may never personally enjoy. This means making decisions today that won't pay off for 5, 10, or even 20 years. It could be investing in a speculative new technology, building a brand from scratch, or mentoring a successor. This long-term perspective allows them to ignore short-term market fluctuations and stay focused on their ultimate goal. While everyone else is chasing quarterly earnings, they are building an empire designed to last. This patience is perhaps their most powerful, yet least visible, asset. So, to recap, they achieve emotional neutrality with money. They decouple income from time. They seek asymmetric opportunities. They hunt for proprietary information. They embrace simplicity. They see problems as opportunities, and they play the long game. These aren't flashy tricks. They are deep, silent mindsets that shape every decision they make. Adopting even one of these principles can have a profound impact on your own financial journey. It starts not with your bank account, but with your mind. Thanks for watching today. If you found this valuable, consider subscribing for more deep dives into the mindsets that create success. Let me know in the comments which of these silent principles resonated with you the most. See you in the next one.